Enjoy the loss.
Sure, sure. Maybe. As it is going to be X Nova then on the Chen, so that means it's a position 4. With FY God on the Vengeful Spirits. We'll see. Any big money plays you think will be coming from FY trying to get that Mercedes-Benz MVP here?
I mean, again, with the Venge, like the only thing you can really do is if you can swap a Pango while spinning to stop his TP, that's impressive. You know, because he'll be usually when they catch like a Pango in a bad spot, what they do is they spin TP, and you're like, oh well, we can't go through a BKB because they have BKB piercing abilities though, but the roar as well. But that's impressive if you can do it. Anything other than that, well, it's a Venge. There's not much flashy. It's a DK. It's a Venge. It's Shadow Demon. You swap the guy who's in trouble, and that's about it.
I think they're checking for vision.
And checking for wards.
But that's look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pings it up.
Yeah, they know. They know there's a ward somewhere.
I know that there's. I know how to do the mid radiant one, which is again the trees on the other side, basically.
Yeah. That should be runes. 2 for 2. Yeah, no one's even top lane right now. Oh, just kidding. It's Monet. Monet top lane. Get ran down a bit by Old 11. I'm curious though. What will the Beastmaster? Do you just go? You know what? Screw the haters. We're still going for Necro Books. Helm.
Oh god, we saw tons of Necro Books yesterday.
Yeah, I think we're bound for some more here, honestly.
So we were discussing like why is everyone going for a Necro Book? I mean, it's a lot of value item, helps you farm, good stats. I mean, mana regen is fantastic. It's way better than raw mana because you can spend your money, you just get right back. Whereas if you have raw mana, you spend it, you're like, I have more to spend. But so yeah, it's a lot of mana regen. It's very useful. And yeah, the mid time. So yeah, why would he go for Necro on the Venge? Possibly. I mean, the ideal item from that would be same things. 4 staff glimmers. Maybe if you can get the Venge Aghanim's, that's an amazing item, but it's also conditional.
All right, so I'm starting to understand this mid Tidehunter pick here a little bit more. I remember Tidehunter, not the smartest hero, right? His int gain, not very good. That's why he usually builds a Soul Ring, right?
Yeah, all right.
And now...
I'm following you.
Now Magic Snake, or Mystic Snake, rather.
Doesn't take mana.
It doesn't take mana, no, so it's even better. But it's percentage-based based off of the enemy's max HP, or max mana.
I mean...
So you're never going to be stealing that much mana gain. Yeah, 11% of what? Less than 400? That doesn't pay for Mystic Snake.
I mean, you're also going to be hitting a ranged creep as
Sure, but now you're getting even less efficiency out of it. Look at stats. So he doesn't care. I mean, he doesn't care there's a Medusa in this lane.
I feel like we should ask the smart and the handsome Twitch chatters. Tell us, do you guys think that... what do you guys think about Tidehunter versus Medusa?
Tidehunter mid lane. There's a lucky strike onto
damage.
Nova. That is some damage. Good torrent out from the safe lane. Not Tidehunter, but the Kunkka. We're gonna have some lore battles here. Is battling top lane. FY underneath the tier 1 tower is gonna be a-okay.
So Old 11 here on the Beastmaster. I feel like when I see this guy, I see him more on the heroes like Beastmaster than I have on the Panda. So. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Old 11's played a fair bit of games on the Tidehunter as well, so it's interesting that he's going to be playing against a Tidehunter, a mid lane Tidehunter though.
Really, well, good harass. I mean, so far from against the PL, he was a bit behind, but now he's like okay, catching up. But Old 11, 4 and 5, really getting a lot of these denies because you have an extra creep with you that can help you get those denies, but maybe missing out a few last hits. Oh, Lich.
Super.
One hit gets the salve off.
The Bun looking for the juke, will be scouted. I think he's going to have another Frost Blast here. FY. No, I don't think the stun's learned. I think he's got a level in the aura. That means Super is going to be a-okay to leave. Now Monet running down FY. Super running back in, trying to get the kill here. Oh, he gets the auto attack though. The Bun. He has been burnt in the oven. There's FY now on the run. I think FY is going to live here. There's no Phantom Rush. And not enough mana either for a Spirit Land. It's unbelievable.
I mean, we said FY, how cool, how flashy can he be? And he just goes like, yeah, I'll show you.
I'll show you how
Flash.
I'm gonna walk around in the trees for 30 seconds.
I'll get the Lich to kill himself. How's that? Because honestly, Lich was completely fine. Super he was like, there's no way he was gonna die. And he just goes out, takes the one hit, and you're like, I mean, honestly, Super, you didn't need to do that. It's the high risk. I mean, the reward was worth it though.
Yeah,
if you get the first blood.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, that's a good amount of time where You know, Monet's not hitting creep. He's looking for the first blood. He's looking for at least the kill gold to make up for the lost time there.
No, I mean, like, it's like also worth it for the Lich to try, but...
They're going to try and deny Setsu Arun here. It will spawn bottom. Look at that. Both supports actually rotating mid lane. Invisarun for FY. September going to be a bit too late. He cannot TP in either and refill the bottle of Setsu. He's going to be left with an empty bottle for some time.
I really want to see how impressive this Tidehunter can be, by the way. It's like, it's a Tidehunter mid, you know? Like, we're seeing all the crazy stuff here in the Chinese region.
Yeah, that's going to be a kill, I think, here. Burning the armor. Magic Missile learned, and it will be a kill onto Setsu. Somnus picking up a kill there.
And LGD, a lot calmer in this game. A much better start.
Yeah,
they're already almost halfway to all the kills they got last game.
Yeah, you know what? You're completely right. It was a 36-minute game. They had 6 kills at the end of it.
Yeah, but anyway, Kunkka here, Chalice. Just gonna go. He has a bracer. He's just gonna go for that phase boots. Yeah, it's a bit also carry Kunkka. I mean, we've seen him always as a core, so he'll get what he needs.
Yeah, Kunkka finds farm. Kunkka finds farm. That's the thing with Kunkka. Yeah, even when you throw him in a terrible matchup like against an OD, he still doesn't mind all that much. He gets some decent harass out onto the OD, forces him to use maybe the Astral Imprisonment in some inconvenient locations, and then goes, stacks the jungles, and farms it. He's still coming out with an item.
Oh, Monet. Dodge the stun.
The Doppel. Nice job.
Yeah. Wow!
Wow!
He pressed W!
But so far, 3 consecutive positions here in the top 3 for net worth in favor of LGD, although as I say that, they're going for Chalice. He's going to be able to scare them off with the Torrent, however.
Nexnova just taking creeps, being fine here. And it seems like the onus is right now on LGD. They're the ones to get kills. They have the Roar, they have the Avenge with the stun. RNG, a little bit weaker right now. No, Tidehunter still doesn't have Ravage. He just hit level 6. Will he even take it at this point? Nope, he's skipping it, yeah.
It's a pretty tough kill there, yeah.
He's going for more Kraken, and that's a stun.
They're going to go for a kill on him. He just does not walk it off as Xnova bringing the boys in the mid lane. That's a good Mystic Snake, though, stealing plenty of mana, getting the healing salve out from his support.
Wait. How can he steal plenty of mana if he's hitting Tidehunter, who has, by your estimation,
because he hit the Rubik.
No, right. But still barely anything from the mana, right?
No, but the Rubik. That's why, what are you saying? Rubik does not have good int gain?
No, Rubik has great int.
Is this the hill you want to die on?
No.
No? It's not the Goldilocks
of hills?
It's not the Goldilocks of hills. This one's too small.
Venge is actually maxing Aura in this game. So, I mean, yeah, you have 2 strength cores, so, extra...
Oh, we're going to see it. He's going for Helm, actually. Helm, Aura on... here on FY, straight into Helm. I love to see it. It's so good because the Aura gives everyone an additional 20% damage.
And you're already giving them based on your base stats, which you're getting extra of.
Oh yeah. So that's such a good item. We're going to see probably, I mentioned the Centaur Conqueror. We're going to see the combo there.
Or even get an Alpha Wolf. Ooh.
Yeah, the Alpha Wolf, I will say, late game, you always want the Alpha Wolf.
Yeah, but early game.
Early, you want the stun.
But another thing is, though, if you do have the Chen with the creeps and the Tom and the Alpha Wolf, that is a lot.
Oh, that's so good.
He's making weird faces at me right now, but yes, it is
I'm just thinking of the auras, man. I remember, like, TI6 or TI7 Battle Pass, there used to be a challenge to get, like, 12 or 13 auras. If only...
Oh, Pango.
If only we had the abilities we do now as old 11 trying to juke him around. He's in an awkward position, so Flywind unable to get a second shield crash onto him. Roar will be committed. He is a tanky boy, as they have actually gotten the kill onto the September. Rubik continuing to chase, though, onto FY. He's done this once before, but that was against a Sinister Gaze on Super.
Very worth it, though. They also got the Courier, and they saved the Beastmaster with a 4-man rotation top, so huge commitment coming out for just to kill Old 11. They weren't even able to get it. While in the meantime, Chalice was just free farming the bomb lane, 57-9, Medusa 56-9, and the closest person to them, Setsu, is doing pretty well for himself, but yeah, there's a bit of a drop-off there for the PL as well as the Pango. And all you have to sacrifice is the Beastmaster, who his roar is sort of, you throw it, you kill someone, great, whereas Pango has to live the whole time he's spinning.
Yeah, and now that I'm taking a look at this RNG draft, with the last pick, Tidehunter, I mean, what's the idea? When do you challenge this farming Medusa? When do you apply the pressure with a Tidehunter?
You don't. I mean, I guess that you want to take it with team fights. You know, you take a team fight objective, but
Yeah.
then you have a PL. He wants to farm. He doesn't want to fight too early.
He's going for like a Vlad, so he's going for the offering, which is more of an off-laner item than is a mid-laner item.
I mean, I've never. I mean, you've seen this in my you know, Herald pubs, the mid-Tide Hunter and the carry Crystal Maiden, but I don't really know how
it's got great damage, especially with that 250. I believe actually not what 200 damage.
Actually, it's been less for a while. The you mean the block from the
No, the 200
anchor
straight 200 damage at level 25.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. I mean,
it used to be 250. Techies is still 251.
251, yeah. They all got nerfed. The Techie is still king with that damage.
Still king of the damage.
What a great carry hero that is, right?
Honestly, he's the tank, as Slacks likes to call him. He's got a cannon, he's got 4 wheels, which apparently tanks have in Slack's mind.
Well, Venge on the way there for the Helm of Dominator.
That's going to be such a good item. That really increases the kill potential, I think.
And the thing is, RNG...
Oh, the courier!
Oh, there.
Oh, man, X-Nova.
Another courier.
He's killing couriers. He doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He does not care about the outpost. He's getting the TP in. And now look at this. They're going to be turning into a fight. They're going to get X-Nova for the Lich. Now continue to go as Monet will be able to get the Phantom Rush away. But bringing him right back with the X marks the spot will be Chalice. Now they've already used the Rolling Thunder up on a Flywind. Chalice looking to try and snipe him. Nope, he's going to be off the mark here. But September in some trouble. They do commit the Roy here, diving the Tier 2 tower. And this time it works out a bit better for them. They're going to get the kill there. 2-for-1 trade. A few couriers as well. They're pretty happy with that.
Pango's going to go for the Vessel. You need it because the hour by itself reduces everyone's healing by 20%, which means, you know, the Chen heal, the Chen aura, the mech heal is coming out. The Vlad, I'm not sure they'll probably be building a Vlad, so the lifesteal is also reduced. Yeah. So it's worth it for him. But again, you brought this interesting point. It's like, when does RNG want to, like, what's their move and when do they want to make it?
Yeah,
and I don't know what it is.
They need Monet to farm. They got Tide, sure, tanking and therefore pushing, right?
But it's like, when does he want to go and fight the Tide Hunter? Usually, you know, you want to go Ravage, and you can go jungle, and someone else can take the helm for a while. But
yeah, I don't know. It seems a bit weird.
It seems like, I think that once LGD hits that timing, we can expect him to take a lot of objectives. Yeah, Kunkka again. He's going armless to BKB. He does not want to wait for this long time where you get, you know, Radiance, you're inactive until like 15-16 minutes until you can get it.
Sure.
It's like, nope, I want to get, you know, right now with armlet.
That is going to be relying quite a bit on the mid lane Medusa, though, to eventually come in once that armlet sort of starts falling off.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
very fair point.
And
but
as of now, they are accomplishing that. So credit where credit is due to LGD. Somnus getting the farm.
If we look at the net worth, I mean, Medusa's already 107. Look, there you go, number 1.
Yeah, that's a good stat.
That's more than what you need. And sometimes you have to really look at your role, because I do this as a support. I'm like thinking, I want my own gold. Oh.
Wow. Oh, I thought they were going to push him off to the low ground, but good job there. Patience from Flywind and some bounces out from the Super Ice Blast.
Oh, 11 not having the game that, you know, he really wants to have today. Game 1 was really quite awkward for him. Game 2, oh, there we go. We do have a Ravage.
Yeah, he's tempted. And he's like, get out from under my tower, you boar. I'll use it. I'll do it.
I will. Yeah, you flinched.
I'll do it again. You know.
So, yeah, Talent was he going to go for? He's going to go for the Halberd next. All right.
Oh, wow. Big rotations, though. They're going to go for the swap, trying to prevent him getting off the Ravage. Can the stuns come through in time to get the wand charges off into the boat? The Shark. Oh, the second swap. He doesn't really want to use the Ravage. Out of mana now. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have the mana, actually. He went for the Anchor Slash. Not doing very much damage to him. He's going to be able to walk off that stun. Eventually, the Roar is going to be committed just to kill him.
I love that. He's like, I will roar for the kill. I don't care. Like,
but, my goodness. Yes, it was a very lore-friendly battle there.
So we saw this exact same build yesterday that Thomas has right now, which is the Mask of Man's 3 triple Wraith bands, Power Treads, you know, it's like, and then you just go for Manta into, I believe, Skadi he went for. So yeah, you can fight relatively.
Wasn't it versus Ehom though? SAG versus Ehom?
SAG versus Ehom, yeah. Ehom had it.
Yeah, Ehom.
Yeah, I'm saying it's the same
build.
build.
It's the same build though, yes, correct.
Thank you. So yeah, it's, again, like, this lead slowly. Look at how tanky he is. He had to use 2 swaps. I like how he swapped him in. He's like, no, that's not where the turret is.
Yeah, he's very tanky. I mean,
look at
that. Life steal keeping him alive. Yeah, he says, you know what? I'm not gonna go for the Ravage here. Spell stolen there. Was Mystic Snake? It's not as good as it used to be though. Against Medusa.
Not as good as it used to, but it's still a good spell.
Still a good spell though. Yeah. Going for maybe X Nova here. Yeah, refilling the mana, tossing him right back into Monet. Those chase.
Oh, we won it. Yeah. Oh, they did not. Nice one. X Nova, well done. So what did he take? The 15 movement speed talent, Tidehunter. I think that LGD was able to get a Royal Jelly, best item. Thank you. 15 movement speed talent. So Medusa is also getting not that far from the Manta style, which in this game, I mean, there's not a big silence that you can dodge with it.
Oh my goodness, look at this. LGD, they're just murdering couriers. He's going to pay for this. As FY will go down. Gets 2 couriers though, doesn't it?
No, he lost his own.
No, lost his own.
He was too busy slaughtering the courier to care about it.
He was the ultimate irony. Oh no, my courier died. Well, what were you doing? I was killing couriers.
What happened then? I died after.
Oh no.
Oh wow, that bounty ruin was almost up for the entire 10 to 15 minutes because just now he denied it and there's this
yeah, good point. Yeah, he denied it 14 minutes in as they're going to be fighting here for the 15-minute rune. We still have that Ravage available. That's Is he going to go for it? He absolutely will. On to Kunkka trying to interrupt the boat combo, but it's still actually going. No, it's off the mark, but the boat connecting there onto Tidehunter just for a bit. There's the stun. Yeah, the roar now committed onto him. They're trying to get the kill, trying to get the damage done. The tornado running on through is the Ice Blast now bouncing around. Chain Frost, rather.
Oh, I like how Medusa was just looking at Pango during the whole time he's revving up the spin. He spins and he's like, yeah, I can't move.
That's true. I was wondering, the stone form doing him in there, and the LGD coming out on top there. I mean, they get 2 big ultis out. All for not really that much.
Well, I mean, that was really unfortunate for RNG. It's nothing. And what are they? How is the situation going to change for them? Because I can't see it getting better. I don't look at any point and think, yeah, this is going to be a good peak. This is the moment they're waiting for. Because does PL have defusal by now?
He's just barely about to have it there.
Right? It's like it's like flying to him.
It's flying to him now.
There you go.
But they don't have the team fight abilities anymore. They've used the Chain Frost, they've used the Rolling Thunder, they've used the Ravage, and LGD, they're going to be now farming a little bit more safer with an Aegis on Medusa.
I mean, I like the fact that Rubik he was able to steal the boat. It was very useful. It was great, fantastic. But I mean, imagine if he had
FY. This man, he's bloodlusted. He wants couriers. He's not here for anything else, and he will die.
I think he wants to swap the Kunkka after. Yeah. Still has the arrow available, so still helping the team out.
I don't know what it is. FY he sees courier, and it's like
the blood going.
It's like when you die in GoldenEye 64 and the screen just turns red. That's exactly what happens to him. Just a mad dash for couriers.
So they do have the Aegis. I think it's on Somnus. Yep, it is. Manta style finished as well. 21 charges. That seems like a relevant stat.
They're going for old 11 though, and that's going to be able to give him enough gold though. Ooh, look at that, screaming. I think they have it. No, Mystic Snake stolen. Look at this. Actually, Somnus freezing up 2, stealing the mana as well. As there's going to be a kill onto the Rubik. Setsu probably able to just walk it up, but look at this now. The Pangolier will die, surrounded by 3 enemy heroes. Somnus jumping right in there. The Pango jumping ahead of the team, and Somnus just cutting off the support with the ulti.
Again, I don't get the draft. I really wish they had a Grimstroke instead of the Rubik, because then the double Lich ulti gives you 20 minutes of time where you're like, all right, doesn't matter how bad fights go, we throw 2 Lich ultimates, that we got something going.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. Someone's gonna die. Someone's dying.
But you got Rubik, and it's like maybe if I can steal this, but what are these games? There's good spells to steal, but I don't know if you want the Lich as your combo with. I don't know. It's very odd. We saw exactly the same thing yesterday with the Lich and the Zeus, where it's like these two don't go together. So
yeah, like now Somnus playing a bit more aggressively with that Aegis. He can afford to do so.
He dies.
Joining the tier 2 fight. That's Mechanism and running for X Nova.
Lost the first stone. Also picked up for LGD side, so one of their supports is going to be scaling a little bit better.
Super not really having too much farm either. He's really just got a what's it called? The cape.
Cloak?
Cloak, thank you. It's like a cape.
It's basically.
Going straight to the butterfly here. That evasion against PL tends to be a big counter to him because he doesn't really want to build MKB
Yeah, and the thing about PL is that people, I mean, he is good against Medusa, but only after her ulti has already been expanded. Because once her ulti is active, it's like, yeah, that's don't really want to fight that. And once she, you know, as she said, you know, parks her butt right in the front of the tower, who's going in?
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I guess that's why you have the Tide Hunter for. You can send in the Pangolier as well. It's actually something I didn't really think about, that Rolling Thunder is countered by a bit by Stone Gaze.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get there sort of before he starts.
Hello.
Hello.
That's
That's
gonna
not
go
what
for the TP out.
That's not what I want to
Oh yeah, the swap is gonna be there in time. He saves. I think that was the PL farming there, so he saves the PL. Been able to escape safely.
I like how the first thing he does is I'll gaze at her, and then he's like, wait. I want to get out here as soon as I can. Almost.
Well, I think he knew he was gonna die though.
Yeah, probably. Although if he didn't knew that, he wouldn't have wasted the TP. Because it is a long cooldown.
I guess you have to force the swap though, right? That's the idea. The swap charges come a little bit slower there, level 1 for the Vengeful Spirit.
You still got 2 swaps, and it's like,
Oh, you only have 1 swap though.
Not now. Yes.
90-second recharge time.
90 seconds is a lot, I guess. Fair enough. Summer's career is gone, which means that I don't think she had a big item on it though. She got 3K, so it must have been on the way back.
Yeah, she didn't. Must have been. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a TP scroll or something. Yeah.
Oh.
Unbelievable. The hand of God assisting him on his voyage.
It really does
home.
feel like the hand of God itself was like, yes, you shall live, my child.
Don't worry, you're good to go. Look at that, the centaurs. It's all running in there. It's the 3 horsemen of the apocalypse rafts for RNG.
The thing is, RNG only has one game plan that I think that they could go for, is that you gotta split push. You gotta split push to force them not to group up as 5. They are doing this. You can see like sometimes LGD is like, all right, we can't just stick 5. Someone's gotta go defend. But as a team fight, 5-on-5, I don't know.
You know, it's kind of crazy. It almost feels like with the Alpha Wolf next to the Dusa, it feels like she's an item ahead. You know, with the Alpha Wolf and the Venge Aura and the Helm Aura, it feels like this Dusa is like playing like she's an item ahead as they're going to go for a kill on a Setsu. Boat will be committed, walking right in. Will be Somnus saying hello and no longer wanting to be here is Monet. Setsu going to live a little bit longer as he is a tanky boy, but eventually they get the job done.
I know exactly what you mean, because it's like she's already 4K ahead of the Tide Hunter. Yeah, all these auras. And suddenly she feels like she's worth 16K go.
There's no Alpha Wolf there. I believe they did kill it, but look at that. LGD now the favorites. Still a little bit closer though.
Shockingly,
definitely in the balance. There's the Wolf. Yep, he's going to be coming in soon here.
How much damage will she have?
A lot here. As we're going to be taking a look. Look at that, plus 89.
Oh, that's decent.
That's pretty good. I think.
Oh yeah, we also have to remember that.
Pack leader. Look at that.
Look at the auras.
She is literally a raid buff. I mean. A raid boss, I mean, you know, at this
healing, damage, attack speed from the beastman. We don't mention that, but it's like, oh yeah, she's got insane attack speed.
Yeah, it's pretty scary here. It's a pretty scary game for RNG. Luckily, the Aegis will be reclaimed, so I think LGD going to go ahead and chill for a few more minutes. Try and scout out that next Roche. PL, what's he going to be going for? Going for the Mantis top, but still, he's a full item behind at this point. 4K net worth advantage for our Medusa, who has just purchased her Butterfly.
One thing about RNG's lineup as well is that their pick-off potential is there, but they don't have the roar pick-off potential. You know what I mean? Like Pango spins is there, it's good, but roar's like, yep, you're standing there 4 seconds and you can die. So
speaking of roar, they're going to steal the DD route. Setsu wants the ult for this one as they have set the bounty onto the Chen. He has to turn and face away from the Screaming Lady as the spell will not be stolen. 11 with the Roar securing the kill there onto the Rubik with Chain Frost bounty now in. As on the backline, Setsu, he's really got nothing else to offer. Rolling Thunder here in the river is going to do good to lock down Ardusa, burning off the majority of the mana now. She is a bit more vulnerable. Can they get the damage done onto her? Trying to keep her alive. The Hand of God, all the stuns in the world. However, the big stomp out from the Centaur X Nova. It cannot save the life of the Medusa. Everyone's so low here on the side of RNG. Can LGD still take this without their raid boss? Setsu, the tanky boy, finally will die. As RNG will now, they're happy with that. They're going to disengage. They've only lost 2 heroes, and they've taken down the raid boss.
Buyback used by Rubik, actually. So they just lose 3 people. They did get the kill on the Medusa with highest net worth. Fantastic. But, I mean, look at that. 3 kills for them gives you almost as much experience as 1 kill on the Medusa. That's kind of crazy, actually, how far ahead Somnus is. But, I mean, if this was a Somnus with the Aegis...
Right, I don't think they would have even taken that fight. Yeah,
it's really scary. And that fight in no way is it except that LGD won it.
All right, talk us through here. What'd you see?
And I love that it's kind of like by accident he even gets the Rubik, you know, with the gate. Made buyback by the Rubik, and someone's just standing there taking a ton of damage. FY providing those arrows. And you talked about the centaurs. They come in there, you go, the big stun. That's very impressive. But yeah, they're all locked in together, and all these arrows really helping out the LGD side.
I wanna point out one thing about that fight that I just noticed. Actually, you might be asking, maybe even pinging as we get a kill onto the Pangolier. You might be thinking, where the heck is the swap?
Yeah.
Well, what happened was I didn't even notice there. The PL.
Yeah, PL. He sent illusion after.
Not even. He actually focused her enough, burned enough mana to where he knew, all right, you don't have enough mana for a swap. Goes back to kill the Medusa. Venge X Nova decides that he's in a bad position. Actually, he was on top of the Dire high ground, out on the Radiant high ground. Yeah. You can't really swap him here. That's not going to help the Medusa at all. Didn't have the mana anyway, so just does what she can, sends out a stun, and that's all really she had to offer that fight. Really good job there from RNG, recognizing that all that damage, all the ultis, the buyback even would have been for naught had X Nova just been, you know, one button. Yeah. Or sorry, FY. That's not X Nova. X Nova.
X Nova is the chat.
I apologize. It was X Nova last game on the Vengeful Spirit, but yeah. So that was where the Venge was.
I don't know. I mean, you say that, and I saw as well the PL when he was chasing, because it was just when he was walking up the cliff. He went after him, but even that didn't really make that much of a difference. They still lost the fight. RNG still had to use a buyback for Rubik, and lost both supports and their mid laner just to kill the Medusa. Like in LGD must be very happy with that result. And
LGD actually, well, LGD, but yes, Somnus, he repurchases the Mask of Madness after he disassembled it for the quarterstaff.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. I saw it. There it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's low mana. You can turn it on, and maybe because that last fight, he must have felt like, you know what, if only I was able to lifesteal anything. He actually has the lifesteal ability itself. The what's it called? The Night. What's it called? Vampire.
Vampire Fangs. Yeah.
Something to do with the night.
Vampire Night.
Vampires Night.
Scared of mirrors and garlic.
No, now they go to school and sparkle. Oh, there you go.
They're going to go on to the tanky hero here yet again. Setsu not really going to care. Rolling Thunder down, coming in onto the Kunkka, committing now the Ravager, trying to keep Kunkka locked down. He will get that BKB off before the Chain Frost comes through. Hand of God now as well, as the Screaming Lady's got a song to sing. Setsu walking away from that roar, does not care whatsoever, but a nice stun coming out from X Nova from the Centaur. Buyback from Setsu here, as the rest of RNG have retreated back onto their high ground across the river.
They know, RNG knows that this Aegis is going to lead to a huge push from PSG.LGD, which if they can't like take the Aegis now, super hard to fight, which if they lose, it might just be game over.
Yeah.
A lot of ifs and buts and maybes, but it's just how Dota works, right, sometimes. RNG.
They're gonna try. There's no Pango for 20 seconds. He doesn't have the ultimate. What is? Oh yeah, Roche just dies instantly. What is our spell stolen here? Would that have really made a difference? He didn't really get anything too great. He doesn't even have anything stolen actually. There's gonna be an aggressive swap. September. He's not gonna get the chance to steal anything either. They're gonna drag him right back with the X marks of the spot. Old 11 with the kill.
And that's the death that that's the buyback death.
It is.
Oh, it's the 71 seconds actually original, but and takes the 12 agility talent. Not really. Either way, look at Medusa. Look at all those items. That is.
Cheese ready too.
She's got cheese. If she dies, just swap it in. Like.
Which is basically another Aegis, as long as.
Or Medusa, yeah. Right.
Yeah, for Medusa especially, of course, because the mana contributing quite a bit. Crimson Guard.
Look at that. Look at that melting.
Yeah, seriously. Even Kunkka actually. We've been talking about how Dusa feels like she's not up. Kunkka's basically got like.
Assault Grass, an extra aura for his team, minus armor for those buildings as well.
Indeed, Chain Frost.
That's just to delay them. It's like there's no combo.
There's no combo. It's gonna bounce around pretty harmlessly. Not really. No, they don't really care that much on LGD. It's gonna bounce onto the back lines. There is Setsu jumping in with the disarm, Manta style. Just trying to get a little bit more damage onto him. Look at that. The ranged hero animation as well, or the ranged attack animation.
It's like there's lines all over the screen, right? I know what you mean. But there for RNG side. Oh, there's
wow, the swap. Yep, they're not going to let they're not going to let Fly Win get off another Rolling Thunder. As it looks like LGD, they're positioned here to just end the game. RNG, they're going to have to give it one last hurrah as they're going to jump in with Monet. The stun, though, will find the real one as, yep, RNG will call the GG. It's going to be a game number 3 being forced out by LGD. They break out the Medusa, and they ended pretty early with the Medusa as well. I do have to say, eHome took their time yesterday here, but